All right, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a fight review. So we're going all the way to Tokyo, Japan. Deep Jewels number 26 happened last October. Atomweight Championship main event. Tomo Maesawa coming in 12-10, defending her title for the first time against Emi Tomimatsu, coming in 15-14. All right, so round one. Tomimatsu moved forward as the two exchanged jabs and low kicks in the opening minute. Maesawa started to pressure and initiated the clinch at the halfway mark, but ate a series of knees from Tomimatsu. From there, Tomimatsu prevented a takedown and reversed the clinch. A slick takedown to back control by Maesawa followed, but Tomimatsu was able to escape and stand, and landed a knee and punches to the body and head to end the round. For round two, Maesawa came out the aggressor, backing Tomimatsu up and attempting a takedown that Tomimatsu resisted. Maesawa attempted a standing Kimura that resulted in a back take and trip takedown by Tomimatsu. Once down, Maesawa quickly spun out to side control and landed elbows. From there, Maesawa passed to mount. Tomimatsu rolled, giving up her back. From there, Tomimatsu was able to get back to guard, and Maesawa landed ground and pound. From there, Tomimatsu tried to throw up a triangle attempt, but it was thrown off by Maesawa, who used that opening to pass to half guard. And then she finished the round in Tomimatsu's half guard, landing the ground and pound. One thing noticed between the second and third round was that Tomimatsu was slow to stand and make her way back to her corner. And third and final round, Maesawa started backing Tomimatsu up to the cage with a flurry of punches. From there, a clinch battle ensued, with Tomimatsu throwing knees to the body and Maesawa landing punches to both the body and the head. A takedown attempt by Maesawa was resisted by Tomimatsu, but Maesawa threw more punches to back Tomimatsu up, forcing Tomimatsu herself to shoot for a takedown. Maesawa defended it and started landing elbows and punches. From there, Tomimatsu rolled, giving up side control. From there, Maesawa threw some elbows, and then briefly decided to stand, but then returned to Tomimatsu's guard. Tomimatsu then tried to throw her legs high for a triangle, but again, Maesawa was able to shuck it off and use the opening to pass to side control. Tomimatsu again rolled and tried to stand, but Maesawa was able to keep her pinned against the cage up until the bell sounded. So it went to the judge's decision, and Deep Jewels, interestingly enough, uses 5 judges for title fights instead of 3. 3 of the judges scored the fight 30-27. 2 of them scored it 29-28. All 5 for a unanimous decision win to Tomo Maesawa, who successfully defended the Deep Jewels atomweight title for the first time. So congratulations to Tomo Maesawa. Okay, so things to work on. For the champ Maesawa, she needs to work on how defending knees in the clinch. She's kind of short for the division, so if she's not blocking those knees, it's going to be very easy for anyone to land on her, especially anybody who's taller than her, which is just about anybody. She's only like 4'11", 5 feet tall. So she's very short, and it's going to be easy for anyone to land knees on her if she doesn't block them properly. For Tomimatsu, needs to work on her cardio. She faded hard in the second round. Also needs to work on her head movement. She ate a lot of shots standing up from Tomimatsu, who's more of a grappler than a boxer, so she definitely needs to work on her head movement. But last and finally, thinking about it, Tomimatsu is about to turn 38, I think in 5 days from the time of this recording. So she's getting up there in age. She's not a spring chicken exactly. So it could be the fact just that her body is, deteriorating. She's shop worn. This is her 30th fight, I believe. She's been around the game for a while. she could just be shop worn and her body's just, you know, giving out on her, telling her, hey, it's time to quit. So she might consider retirement at this time in her career. Now, as far as fights to make, for Tomo Maesawa, she next fought at Road FC in December, where she got outboxed and bloodied against Yunho Hong. Again, I think she's just getting up there and should seriously consider retirement. You know, she does good against the younger, inexperienced fighters, but anybody that's been around for a couple years, she just doesn't do so well against. She tends to lose to any experienced veteran or anyone who's with enough experience to be mid-level or above. Tomo Maesawa is now struggling against. For Maesawa, she was scheduled to defend her title against Shiyu Park at Deep Jewels 29. That was scheduled for May 6th at Korakuen Hall in Tokyo. However, that fight's now canceled. That whole event is now canceled. Hopefully, the fight will get rescheduled for sometime in the future, because I think that'll be a pretty darn good fight and with a lot of story to back it up. All right, so that's my thoughts on this fight. Wasn't a bad little title fight for Deep Jewels, especially in their premier division, the atomweight division. So not a bad little fight, like I said. Anyway, the fight's available on YouTube. You can go check it out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, likes always appreciated. Hey, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to WMMA now, the best, fastest growing women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications. Be a lot cooler if you did. And we'll see you next time.